Well, hello. Let's get real for a minute. Maybe 2 or 3. There's so much on my mind about how all of this is unfolding. I really don't know what I'm doing. And when I started this channel to document everything and sharing everything that's happening, I really hope that somehow, some way, it would help somebody who's going through this later on. Someone who's been diagnosed with esophageal cancer. But we're all so different. We're all in such different circumstances. It's not even about being prepared, it seems. What I mean by that is, we had insurance for me being out of work. It's like a temporary disability. But now that this happens, come to find out, they say they're not going to pay because they say that we never completed some form. And this whole time, my wife thought that the money for that was coming out of her paycheck every 2 weeks, and come to find out, it hasn't been. So that was a big disappointment, for lack of a better word. We had critical care insurance. Just a small policy. And so we thought, well, at least we've got the critical care insurance. And critical care does not want to pay. They keep playing this game where they say they've requested stuff from the doctor and the doctor hasn't given it to them. But I know that the doctor has given them everything that they've asked for because I was at the doctor's office. I have the copies of the fax report. So it doesn't look like they're going to pay. It's very stressful. And it hurts me on a personal level because I think about all the people in my situation or worse who are being done the same way that I am, who really need to file these claims that they've been, paying on for God knows how long. And to think that, insurance companies act in this way to people like me in this situation, it's just, it hurts me on a personal level. But me being hurt isn't going to fix anything. So sorry, I'm trying to find the words to express because there's just so much going on. And the people that I work with have been absolutely fantastic. They've let me know repeatedly, hey, if you need anything, just let us know. And several of my coworkers have, given me a little money here and there. But as anyone who's dealt with cancer knows, this is so ungodly expensive. And as much as I try not to, I just can't help but worry about how we're going to get through this. I keep trying to be optimistic and say, okay, it's only going to be hopefully 3 months that I'll be out of work, and then I can get back at it. But I don't know that that's true. And I had really, hoped that the GoFundMe would have done better than it has. But, I mean, everybody's hurting right now. Things are just not good for most of us. And so, what a horrible time I picked to have a crisis, right? But here we are. So here I am making these videos and hoping that someone who can do something, or a whole bunch of someones, they can do a little something, see this and make a donation, or say, hey, can you provide me with some way to send your kids some presents for Christmas, or hey, I know somebody that deals with insurance companies and they'll be willing to help you out for free. I mean, just something to get out of this mess that just seems like there's just no end to it. I feel like I'm drowning. And I'm sorry. Because, hey, people don't want you to say be negative, or, they want you to be optimistic. Nobody wants to hear somebody complain and stuff like that. But that's how I feel. I feel like I'm drowning. And I feel like everyone that sees I'm drowning just thinks he'll be okay, he can swim. But this current's pretty strong. And see, that's the thing about the current, is you can't see it from the shore. You don't know how strong it is. So, here we are. With all of these problems and no solutions. I mean, you thought that hey, you're lucky you caught the cancer early. You caught it early. You're so lucky. Yeah, but with esophageal cancer, it doesn't matter if you caught it early, because it's still the same thing. They just take your whole esophagus out. What's life going to be like after that? No matter how many people I hear give testimonials that, of how they're back to this life and they're living this and that. How much of that's true? Yeah, they're thankful to be alive, and I will be too. But there's other things in life besides being alive. I have responsibilities. I have people. I was never able to have people that I could depend on, so I always had to make sure that I could take care of myself. And then the people around me, my wife and my kids, they've depended on me to take care of them. So the thought that I can't take care of myself terrifies me. Because those people that I've taken care of, they need me to take care of them. And the thought that I can't do that, the thought that I'm not going to be able to do that, the thought that we might lose our home, oh, but you don't know. You don't know that that's going to happen. You don't know that that's how it's going to go. You don't know that. Don't think like that. It's going to work out. It's all going to be fine. But what if it's not? What are you going to say then? Oh, I never thought it would get that bad. Oh, I thought he would have been back by now. Oh, that's so sad what happened to Todd and his family. Just trying to avoid that. I don't want that to be the conversation. I don't want that to be the future. I'm just rambling. Nobody's going to watch this anyway. Because who wants to spend all this time watching somebody say this stuff? But hey, if you got any ideas for me, please leave a comment. Let me know. What do you think? What should we do about all these insurances not paying? You know, what should we do about Christmas for the kids? What should we do about everything? Because I just don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Should I post this? What's going to happen if I post this? But it's the truth. It just really sucks. So, I appreciate everything that people have done for my wife and my kids and I. I really do. But we're still in a bad situation. And yes, I know there's millions of people who have it worse than us. I know that. And I know that I'm very blessed to have been able to create all that we've been able to do. We just don't want to lose it. You know, I know my opinion is jaded, but you know, my kids are awesome. My son is a phakic. He had both the lenses in his eyes surgically removed when he was just 2 years old. And he's also diabetic, type 1, since he was 3 years old. And now he is 13, 5'8", 127 pounds, takes really good care of himself, does good in school. He's been struggling lately with the distractions, but I'm so proud of him. And my daughter, black belt in mixed martial arts at the age of 11, was valedictorian of her 5th grade class last year. She goes to a special school for advanced students now. They both work so hard. My wife and I, me and the kids, everybody's worked so hard to create this. And now cancer comes along. Now cancer comes along and it's all supposed to just disappear. I'm just trying to stop that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got to do everything I can. So tag along. Let's see what happens. But I hope that you are having a good day and enjoy the day you have.